Yeah.
And the last one to show off is the small grid Ship of Fools.
Which is almost as big as the Ship of Fools.
Yeah. It's mostly cargo and hydrogen tanks. That's where the vast majority of the bulk of the ship comes from. Let's see. It's got 26 large small grid cargo containers. It's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 35 hydrogen tanks, large hydrogen tanks. I think 9. Is that it? Or no, more than 9. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 hydrogen engines. A bunch of thrusters, both atmo and hydrogen. Bunch of batteries. Ladder to the inside where we have a cheap airlock. And I put it on a large landing foot so that it would stop bouncing around.
I do have to actually duck to get in.
Yeah, I'm going to remove part of that. Because it was that.
Either I didn't understand the assignment, or I'm severely dwarfed by the other ships in the group.
Why? Because they're
not really. Not really. I mean, if you look at Marius's, his is probably about the same size as yours.
But it has
If
so
not
much
a little bit smaller. Yes. It comes down to experience, that's all.
Yep.
Yeah, you're still learning.
You don't build unless somebody's building with you.
Oh, there is another function I forgot to mention. Mine has parachutes.
Nice.
You mentioned it.
Yeah.
I've got 4 parachutes in it, so if you come down with a heavy load, you should land safely. Everyone else?
Yep. And there we go. I missed that. We've got the bridge, which I can fit a lot more people.
Oh yeah. I don't know who you plan on bringing back from space, but I don't know.
We'll find out.
I think I have to adjust one of my seats because whenever I was doing the undercarriage, I think I moved the seats on it.
So
I actually didn't know about the benches until I walked over to Thunder's vehicle and saw them sitting there. I'm like, huh.
Yeah, they're cool.
When did these pop in?
Benches take the same resources as the passenger seat, but they look so much better to me.
Yep, I agree. Well, if they're side by side.
Yeah. So are you ready to take these things into space?
Yeah.
It looks like it's part of the doorstop to get into the building. Door.
Fuzz, do you want to ride on mine?
Don't leave without me! Just making sure.
We're not. We're just...
Ah, well. I'm heading over. I may play with this a little bit later just to see if I can get it off the ground. Maybe after we get yours in the air, we might play with it a little bit.
Alright.
And again, I gotta find where the entrance is. Oh, ladders. Kind of obvious.
Yeah. Down by the clitoris.
So what now?
Don't worry about it. Cloaca. Words.
Where are we supposed to sit?
In here.
There's bunches of benches on both sides.
Yeah. Yeah,
well, I
there's
wasn't
benches
in this
all
room.
over
I was
the
in the
place.
room next to it. Me.
I will paint your ship.
Alright.
Oh, I'm talking about Thunder.
Why?
Getting sassy over there.
I'll paint it back. I know how to paint now, and I have a mouse that works.
Alright.
I didn't even notice that you took off.
That's how good my
I
ship
didn't even
is.
notice you were taking off yet already.
Okay. I'm not. I don't have hydrogen.
So you put your air vents on the batteries?
Stuff.
Those are batteries.
Or those little batteries? They look like air vents.
There we go.
Those are air vents, but those are the oxygen tanks.
Oh, they look like batteries. And those are the things I didn't have on my ship. So I need to write that down. Because I'm trying to learn, and the only way I do that is by writing down when I make a mistake.
That's green.
I don't know how much couriers cost, but you definitely have more tanks than I do.
Yeah. I have hit
Which
a
is?
slight issue, though.
He's got an acceleration ceiling.
I'm not going up anymore.
Huh?
He's hit his acceleration ceiling. He cannot get into orbit.
Oh, I can. It's just it's going to be a bit more of a mess than I'd planned.
But to be fair, this is kind of how the Ship of Fools took off first time also. Just about circumnavigated
All right.
before we got off the planet.
It did a John Crichton
Yep.
launch style.
Basically.
So did the wing mod update or something? Because it feels like the wings aren't as powerful as they used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, we're out of atmosphere, so the wings and the thrusters aren't doing anything.
Yeah. I'm at
Yeah.
full speed.
We'll go back towards
Skimming
atmosphere.
across.
Uh-huh.
Are those large thrusters or small?
Those are
Okay.
large ones.
Large.
The ones I see, at least. You have 8 on top.
Yeah.
I mean,
What I
if you
find
flip it over so that it's
interesting,
upside
though-
down, you'll have one extra large thruster pushing down.
Yeah, that's why I was just counting. You have 8 on top and 7 on the bottom.
I mean,
It's worth
it's
a
a dumb maneuver, but it's worth a suggestion.
Well, I mean, not really. Shuttles tend to flip over as they're exiting, don't they?
Moya's transport ship does every time
Yeah.
it takes out. It rotates and then takes off.
What's interesting is when I first took off, I was able to get
Well, you have
higher.
more people on board.
No, I mean, I was able to get up to almost 2 kilometers.
Maybe because the takeoff momentum, and then you lost the takeoff momentum when you started going up.
Maybe.
Because the wings won't work if it's not takeoff momentum. I don't think.
Well, it's starting to look like Daniel's ship is going to be one we end up building for the flight.
Oh, it's probably the one we were going to build anyway.
Oh, because
Well-
we must have got it already. Just got to take it.
Woohoo!
Yeah, but oh shit.
Woohoo!
I'm just happy I didn't come in last
Hey.
place.
I can see my house from here.
Sure, Thunder, rub it in.
No, I'm never like that. Remember? I'm always coming in last.
There we go.
Had it for a second.
Ah.
Oh, well, we're picking up again. Nope. Oh,
Yeah.
There's the crag.
We're upside
Yeah,
down.
like I said,
It's
I
not-
can see my house from here.
It's not landing there.
You're sliding sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need.
Like really
got-
sliding. You're
I've got
flying sideways. You're not even going
Oh.
forward.
I'm trying to be clever and use the side thrusters as well. And I've got point. Basically, that bottom corner
Yeah,
down.
we're heading straight for the ground.
We're crashing.
And yep. Okay. Up, 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 up. Throw it forward.
Honest-
Go left
Honestly?
and right Atmos. They look weird.
Honestly, I was expecting both yours and Fuzz's to be the most successful out of all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, mine is just trying to figure out how to get the right ascent, I think.
Well, to be fair, I expected mine to crash and burn, but I thought I'd at least be able to take flight. That is the most disappointing thing. No flight whatsoever. So, let's see, said the blind man.
And I think you hit max.
Do you have any weird settings on your thrusters that are limiting them for any reason?
Nope.
No, it's once he loses access to the atmospheric thrusters.
He starts falling back down.
He
Well,
he
no, I
hits
just
the,
I
hits his
stalled.
altitude ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm getting weird visual glitches.
What I'm trying to figure out is how I managed to get to almost 2 kilometers up that first go.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has
You
to
know?
do with the takeoff momentum.
No, because I have more momentum now than I did then.
Maybe
Oh,
more people.
You're at
What, you did too much?
14.2.
I don't think people count as weight, Thundra.
Oh, you hit 14.3. Oh, now you're sinking
Even if
again.
they're carrying scrap.
At that little bit, it's not gonna do anything, I don't think. If they calculated that into the settings in the game, I'd be both surprised and very annoyed.
No. The wings don't have enough to really help with that.
Ugh.
Yeah, the atmosphere is so shallow.
Plus, you got
here.
a higher gravity at base.
Yeah.
You have tons of gyroscopes on this thing.
Yeah.
15, 16,
Yeah.
17, 19, 21. I think you got
I
it
may have it.
based on
Looks like
speed
it.
and direction.
That and planet gravity falling.
Yep, because the horizon indicator shows that you're above the horizon, but not quite exactly where you're going for acceleration. So I think you're going to escape this time.
Yep. I don't know
Might have
why.
been you burned enough hydrogen to lighten the ship enough.
Which means coming down is going to
Possibly.
be a fun thing to
Nightmare.
watch. I didn't want to say nightmare because that implies that I have dreams of such things. Where's Fuzz at?
I don't
On
know.
the surface still.
Look, I've become somewhat obsessed. Leave me alone.
No, there's nothing wrong.
It wants to make sure the blue something.
The blue
Fly.
goose will fly.
Well, while we are
Zima blue.
The Zima blue goose will fly.
And you're at about 46% hydrogen, or 76. So
76. Yeah, I haven't even used a quarter of
I'd
my
say around
hydrogen.
75 might be a good launch for this thing.
I don't know if it's that or if it's just the angle of attack that I found the right launch angle.
I like this little ship.
It's been well established that most of us like the ship. Yeah.
Ship of Fools
The only
design.
reason I know about the Ship of Fools is because of the name, I went back and looked at what it looked like. That's about
He's-
it.
Got it sitting down there on the ground. Matter of fact, when Fuzz was making his fuzzy station,
Which I still have a blueprint of.
Which
Uh,
one?
It
The-
says Fuzz Station on it.
Oh, must be that thing.
the big star.
I have the fuzzy
uh,
faces too.
Yeah.
With Faces of Fuzz, I think it's called.
God, that was a beautiful shot on that red face when it was moving through.
That
Uh-huh.
was fun to make those.
Yeah, it was a lot of work though.
I have
Good
the
God.
Fuzz Station 01. I have the Fuzzolith. I have a Gravity Core MKIV. I think that was Barses on that one. Not sure. I have the
Yeah, that was
I have the
one
N
of those
bomb
gravity
from
ships.
the rover battle. I have the Kitty Cat one from the rover battle. Several of the Kitty Cat from the rover battle because I did so many different designs with it. And
Yeah, I'm missing all of my blueprints except for the new ones that I just made. I even went back through my system and can't find them.
I have where I have my rover upside down, and I didn't realize that if once you copy something that way, it stays that way.
Yeah.
I learned that with that
Oh,
one.
you can rotate your blueprints.
You know, yeah, just
I know,
like you
but
can
it's-
rotate blocks.
It was interesting to realize that it tried to blueprint it the same way. It was stuck.
Oh yeah.
I have several different little rovers, different designs. I have Wormy and Caterpillar.
Do that. Let's see if more wing helps before I put more thrust.
I have the oh fudge.
Let's see if Thunder yells it this time while you're doing the same power slide around the station.
I have T-wing, and I have. I'm not gonna say that one because I'm gonna be nice, because of what it is.
We got flight.
Congrats, Buzz.
Nice.
You can come up here and say and load up. See what you
I
can
don't
get.
think I'm gonna get out of atmosphere though. I think I'm gonna have the same problem D-Swank did because I don't have very many thrusters.
Need more oompha.
Mm-hmm.
More oomph for
Well,
now.
what's your block count?
It's like 15,000.
He's the biggest one.
Yeah.
He's like 5,000 more than me,
Yeah. Once
or at least was. I mean, he might be less now that he's using like
I'm
the
not.
larger wing blocks.
those don't work, there's no flat pieces.
Oh, you aren't?
The only flat piece I have is individual one blocks.
Okay. Yep.
Be good to drop.
You guys had said a long time ago when we did the first build off that I participated in, where we had to build something to grab the box and
Little
go with
forward.
it through the obstacle course.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have the obstacle course world that you talked about at that time?
Possible.
It wasn't the one we did the build off in. It was a different one you were talking about that I should take practice in flying lessons with.
Whoop.
Different ships through it.
I want my Firefly again.
I don't know what all the different ships I have blueprinted. I just know I have a lot of them.
I also wouldn't mind getting my forklift back.
Okay.
The boredom that comes with a build off when you're waiting on the last 3 people. And then you build something else and go all.
You have a mini
Me
build off in
too.
the middle of
Much.
the build off.
When I was trying to do it, you guys were playing with each other and having a very interesting conversation. And I remember Fuzz's reaction more than anything.
Hey, Fuzz wanted a bigger magnetic lifter than ours, so he was trying to build it. We just happened to be moving everything around with the little tiny forklifts,
They were so cute, though.
including each other. That was fun.
Oh, that's when the
Oh.
docking conversation came up.
Yes!
Oh, no.
That's what we're talking about now. What?
Okay. I have what amounts to a large cargo
Whoa.
container plus a little of uranium.
I
Good
can
luck.
get back to the plane and it went intact.
Well, considering how much trouble we had
Yeah.
getting out of atmosphere, this will be interesting.
Well, that
Uh-huh.
should be the easy part.
Yep.
Yeah, because you'll be going from little power to all the power source you can have to work with. Because you have Atmos and the wings and stuff working, maybe.
Maybe.
I have to say maybe. I can't be 100% definite in anything space engineers.
Ain't that the truth?
Alright. Since I can see the damage that Fuzz's blue ship did in that
Takeoff area. Yeah.
the valley, I am aiming at the bottom end of the valley so that I can flip over, get the wings going, and try and just land there. I am not going to try and coast around the way Dano did.
Or wait too long to do what I did. It was 10 kilometers out that I should have started pulling back up. When it started going down really, really fast.
Alright, let's see if that many thrusters will keep me up and going.
Or maybe it wasn't 10. I'll find out by yours because it'll do this. It'll start zooming the same time it did mine. Most likely. Do you have anything that can process the uranium on the ship?
Nope, because the only thing that can process the uranium is that great big refinery.
I guess it's the survival kit I'm hearing then. 'Cause I'm hearing something being active other than the thrusters.
Probably the engines. Like the hydrogen engines.
I don't know.
Oh, hey, Swank.
Oh,
If
where are
it's-
you? Oh, there you are. Still down below. Nope, you're off to the side. Over there. 13 kilometers away. Where are you? Okay, I'm 12 kilometers up.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
I've
about 10
definitely left
kilometers
the
that I should have
atmosphere.
I should have leveled out at.
Well, this is
So the gravity kicks in.
yes,
He got into
yes, I
space.
made it.
It looks
So
like.
it was definitely the wing blocks and thrust issue. I needed more thrust, and I needed actual wing blocks. Oh, that's the rally point.
Okay.
I don't see a fuzz.
So I'm in space.
Yeah, I mean, if you. Their fuzz is rising. If I wasn't going back down, I would go over to say hi.
You're not the only one that can't see him, Thundra.
He's like 10 kilometers away. He's out of render range. I just
I don't
see
see his beacon.
his.
That's why I was saying something.
Okay.
I don't see the beacon. I don't see the blue thing. I don't see nothing. Other than my wrecked ship. That's what I see.
I can see the stuff below us and the station above us, but I can't see his plane or his antenna.
Still don't have enough gyros to really roll this thing like I'd want to.
I think I had too many gyros on mine.
The thing is, though,
I had
I've
9.
only to get off planet. I've only used.
Eh.
I haven't even used 15% of my fuel because I started
we
at
landed.
80 something and I'm at 70
And
something.
something blew up.
But we landed.
Yep. And you know what? I'm mobile enough. I can still get the stuff over
I
to the
probably-
base.
Could have tried. But I probably would have lost a lot more in the process.
What I lose? Honestly, I don't. Where? I'm looking
The
for the
bouncy
thruster
things,
that I
not
lost.
the
I'm not
thruster.
seeing it.
Bouncy things. So,
Looks like doesn't look like anything's been destroyed.
Yeah.
I heard the explosion too, so I thought it might have been a tire that exploded, but it looks like the impact in the ground is.
Oh, I see the thruster that I lost.
Oh, was it an atmospheric?
And I damaged the opposite side one. Yeah.
Oh, on the bottom. Okay.
Yep.
now you're skating.
Yep. I mean, that's kind of what I expected to be doing.
I'm just trying to get run over in the process.
So.
Fuel critical.
I feel like I did a reasonably good job. I
zero
damaged.
Gs.
Well, how badly did I wipe that one out? Only halfway through the motors, and wiped out one engine on this side. That's
not bad.
considering that I was in the atmosphere and I realized, oh shit, I forgot to turn on my atmospheric engines. That's pretty good. I mean, that was definitely suicide breaking. I am amazed that I that did a lot better than I was expecting on the return. But the fact that the suspensions absorbed that kind of hit is exactly why I used them.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they took any damage either.
And with that, that is all of our runs up to the resource station. Tomorrow, I will put out a short video that tells me who won, or tells y'all who won, I already know. And we'll see how that goes. But before then, go ahead in the comments, tell me who your favorite ship is, and who you think won. So, until then, bye-bye.